In the heart of South Africa's Sabi Sand Game Reserve, where golden grass stretches to the horizon and ancient trees cast long shadows, a new force was stirring. This land, shaped by the rhythms of drought and rain, was home to countless prides and rival coalitions, each vying for dominance in a world ruled by strength and cunning. It was here, amid the tangled thickets and open plains, that the legend of the Mapogo lions began to take shape. The coalition was formed by 6 formidable males, an alliance unlike any seen before. At its core was the seasoned Nkosi, a lion whose experience and scars spoke of countless battles. Alongside him were 5 younger brothers, all born into the West Street pride, their bond forged by blood and the shared struggle for survival. Together, they became a brotherhood, united by a single purpose: to claim and defend territory, no matter the cost. Their name, Mapogo, was inspired by a reputation for ruthless efficiency and unbreakable unity. From the very beginning, their presence sent ripples through the savannah. The Mapogo lions moved as one, their strength amplified by their numbers and their unwavering loyalty to each other. Early in their reign, the Mapogo faced their first great challenge, a massive Cape buffalo, a formidable adversary known for its strength and resilience. Working together with precision and ferocity, the coalition brought down the giant, their roars echoing across the plains. This victory was more than a meal. It was a declaration of their arrival, a warning to all who would oppose them. In 2006, driven by ambition and the instinct to expand, the Mapogo coalition pushed northward. There they encountered a formidable coalition of 4 dominant males, guardians of a vast and coveted territory. The ensuing battle was fierce and unforgiving, a test of strength, strategy, and willpower. The Mapogo's violent takeover was swift and decisive. Only 3 of the rival males survived, fleeing into the wilderness, their reign shattered. In their wake, the Mapogo claimed not only new territory but also the Ottawa Pride, expanding their influence and control over the land. To secure their legacy and ensure the future of their bloodline, the Mapogo committed a brutal act of infanticide. By eliminating the cubs sired by the previous rulers, they forced the lionesses into estrus, guaranteeing that the next generation would carry only Mapogo genes. This act, though harsh, was a natural strategy in the relentless cycle of survival and dominance. The savannah was now ruled by a new dynasty, one forged in blood and bound by the unbreakable ties of brotherhood. The Mapogo's reign began with violence, but it was their unity, intelligence, and adaptability that would define their legacy. With each sunrise, the Mapogo patrolled their expanding territory, their presence felt in every corner of the reserve. Their confidence and dominance were unmatched, and their legend grew with every challenge overcome. The rise of the Mapogo marked the dawn of a new era, one that would be remembered for its power, its drama, and its unyielding struggle for supremacy. The story of the Mapogo was only just beginning, their journey destined to shape the fate of the wild for generations to come. In the heart of the savannah, lion society is governed by a complex and unforgiving set of rules, where strength, alliances, and relentless competition shape every aspect of life. At the top of this hierarchy stand the dominant males, their authority marked by powerful roars and imposing presence. These males are not born into power. They must earn it through fierce battles and strategic alliances. The foundation of every pride is the group of lionesses. These females are the true heart of the pride, forming lifelong bonds and working together to hunt, defend territory, and raise the next generation. Their cooperation ensures the pride's survival, as they coordinate hunts with precision and share the responsibilities of nurturing and protecting cubs. Generations of lionesses remain within the same pride, creating a matrilineal structure that is both stable and resilient. In stark contrast, young males face a harsh reality as they mature. Once they reach adolescence, they are driven out of their natal pride by the dominant males. This forced exile transforms them into nomads, wandering the plains alone or in small groups, constantly searching for opportunities to challenge established coalitions and claim a pride of their own. This period of isolation is fraught with danger, as solitary males are vulnerable to starvation, injury, and attacks from rival lions. For these exiled males, survival and eventual dominance depend on forming coalitions. Alliances often made up of brothers or close relatives. These coalitions are the cornerstone of male lion success. By banding together, males increase their chances of overthrowing resident males and seizing control of a pride. The strength of a coalition lies not just in numbers, but in the trust and cooperation between its members. A lone male, no matter how powerful, stands little chance against the united front of a coalition. Together, coalition members patrol vast territories, defend against intruders, and confront rivals with coordinated aggression. Their unity allows them to conquer and maintain control over prides and land, but the constant threat of challenges means that vigilance is never relaxed. Occasionally, a coalition grows to an extraordinary size. The Mapogo coalition, with 6 formidable males, was a rare and fearsome anomaly. Their combined strength and aggression allowed them to dominate an unprecedented expanse of territory, subdue multiple prides, and eliminate countless rivals. Their reign was marked by both awe and terror among other lions. With such numbers, the Mapogo coalition controlled vast stretches of the savannah, overseeing several prides at once. This level of dominance is almost unheard of in lion society, where most coalitions are much smaller and control only a single pride or territory. When a new coalition takes over a pride, the rules turn even more brutal. The incoming males will often kill all existing cubs, a ruthless act that brings the lionesses back into estrus. This ensures that the new males can sire their own offspring, securing their genetic legacy before they are inevitably challenged and replaced. Though this strategy appears cruel, it is a vital part of lion society. The survival of a male's bloodline depends on producing as many cubs as possible during his brief reign. Lionesses, fiercely protective of their young, will sometimes fight to defend their cubs, but the overwhelming power of the new males usually prevails. The rule of any coalition is always under threat. Younger, stronger males are constantly on the lookout for weaknesses, ready to challenge the reigning coalition in violent confrontations. These battles are intense and often result in serious injuries or death, as only the strongest can claim the title of king. Power in lion society is fleeting. As males age or are wounded, their grip on power weakens. Eventually they are overthrown by new challengers, forced into exile or left to wander alone until the end of their days. This relentless cycle of violence, exile, and replacement is the engine of lion evolution. Only the most resilient, cunning, and powerful lions survive to pass on their genes, ensuring that each generation is stronger and better adapted to the harsh realities of the wild. The Mapogo coalition exemplified mastery of these brutal rules, dominating for years. Yet even they could not escape the inevitable passage of time, as age and new rivals eventually brought their reign to an end. In the wild, dominance is always temporary, a privilege borrowed for a fleeting moment. The cycle continues as new kings rise and fall, each bound by the unforgiving laws of lion society. For 6 relentless years, the Mapogo coalition dominated the Sabi Sand wilderness, their presence a force of nature that shaped the very rhythm of life across the plains. Each dawn, the Mapogo would patrol their vast domain, moving with calculated precision, their golden coats blending seamlessly with the savannah. At their zenith, the coalition controlled 8 separate prides, their territory stretching across rivers, woodlands, and open grassland, a sprawling empire maintained through constant vigilance and strategic patrols. The Mapogo marked their boundaries with scent and sound, warning all rivals to keep their distance. Their thunderous roars, often delivered in unison, served as both a declaration of power and a chilling deterrent. The sound carried for miles, silencing rival males and sending a clear message: the Mapogo ruled here. The coalition's strategy was ruthless and effective. When rivals dared to cross into their domain, the Mapogo responded with overwhelming force, often hunting as a unit to drive out or eliminate threats. Over 100 rival lions fell to their relentless campaigns, their dominance cemented by violence and fear. Yet within their empire, the Mapogo brought a rare stability. Prides under their protection flourished, with lionesses and cubs enjoying a period of relative peace. The males stood sentinel, ever watchful for danger, their mere presence deterring would-be intruders. Lionesses raised generation after generation of Mapogo cubs, teaching them the skills of survival. The coalition's genes spread far and wide, their legacy imprinted on the future of the region. But as the years passed, the pressures of dominance began to take their toll. Internal rivalries simmered, especially between the powerful Nkosi and the formidable Shango. The coalition, once united, now faced the threat of division from within. Disputes over mating rights and access to food grew more frequent and intense. The once unbreakable bond between the Mapogo lions began to show signs of strain, as each male fought to secure his own legacy. The cracks in their brotherhood deepened, foreshadowing the challenges that would soon threaten their reign. The Mapogo, once invincible, now faced the spectre of internal collapse. Even the mightiest empires built on strength and strategy are vulnerable to the forces within. The Mapogo's reign, though legendary, was not immune to the relentless tides of change that sweep the wild. The immense pressure of maintaining dominance over such a vast territory began to erode the unity that once defined the Mapogo coalition. As the Pride's empire expanded, so too did the strain on the bonds between its most powerful members. The Mapogo, once an unbreakable brotherhood, found themselves at a crossroads, their alliance tested by ambition, rivalry, and the relentless demands of leadership. Tensions simmered beneath the surface, erupting into open conflict between Nkosi and Shango. Their rivalry, fueled by the constant need to assert dominance, escalated into a brutal fight. The clash was not just a contest of strength, but a battle for the very soul of the coalition. Shango, once a formidable force, was left defeated, and the Mapogo's unity was shattered. In 2008, the aftermath of this internal strife saw Shango and his close ally Isithunzi break away, heading east to seek new territory. Nkosi, Rojo, Moya, and Makulu remained in the west, clinging to the heart of the Mapogo domain. The once mighty coalition was now divided, its members scattered across the savannah. This division left both groups vulnerable. The strength of the Mapogo had always been in their numbers and their unity. Now, separated, they could no longer project the same overwhelming force. The balance of power on the savannah began to shift, and the Mapogo's dominance was no longer absolute. Sensing weakness, a new coalition emerged from the shadows. The Majingilane, 5 young and ambitious males, began to test the Mapogo's fractured borders. These challengers were relentless, probing for any sign of vulnerability, eager to carve out their own legacy. The first confrontation was fierce. Shango and Isithunzi, determined to defend their claim, met the Majingilane in a violent clash. In a display of raw power and experience, they managed to kill one of the young intruders. For a moment it seemed the Mapogo's legend would endure, but the savannah is unforgiving. That very night the Majingilane retaliated with a calculated ambush. Under the cover of darkness they struck with precision and ferocity, killing Isithunzi in a brutal assault. The loss was devastating, and the psychological toll on Shango was immediate and profound. Traumatized and alone, Shango retreated west to rejoin the remnants of the original coalition. But the scars of battle ran deep. His behavior became increasingly erratic and violent, disrupting the fragile stability of the group. The once cohesive Mapogo were now plagued by mistrust and instability. As internal discord grew, tragedy struck again. Moya vanished without a trace, likely falling victim to the dangers that stalk the fringes of lion territory. Makulu, Another pillar of the coalition was lost near the edge of their range. Each loss further weakened the Mapogo, both in numbers and in spirit. The mighty six were now reduced to 3 aging survivors, Nkosi, Rojo, and the unstable Shango. Their once glorious reign was now marked by exhaustion and uncertainty, their bodies bearing the scars of countless battles. With their unity shattered and their numbers dwindling, the Mapogo faced a new era of vulnerability. The bonds that had once made them invincible were now frayed, and the coalition's future hung in the balance. The age of the Mapogo was ending, not with a single decisive battle, but through relentless attrition. The slow erosion of strength, the constant threat of rivals, and the weight of internal strife all conspired to bring about their decline. Across the savannah, other lions watched and waited. The fall of the Mapogo signaled opportunity, and new challengers began to close in, eager to claim the territory and legacy of their legendary predecessors. The next generation, bold and untested, confronted the aging Mapogo. The cycle of challenge and succession, so central to lion society, was beginning anew. The Mapogo's legacy would be measured not just by their conquests, but by the trials they faced in their twilight. Now their story was one of survival rather than conquest. The fall of the Mapogo had begun, not with a roar, but with the quiet, relentless forces of time, rivalry, and the ever-turning wheel of the wild. In the dry season of 2012, the Salati coalition, 4 young, formidable males, moved as a unified force across the golden grasslands, their presence a silent storm on the horizon. The air was thick with tension as they advanced, their eyes fixed on the last stronghold of the Mapogo, a territory marked by years of dominance and countless battles. Nkosi, Rojo, and Shango, the remaining Mapogo, bore the marks of a lifetime of conflict. Scarred faces, worn manes, and wary eyes. Once the undisputed rulers, they now faced a new threat, outnumbered and aged, yet still bound by the unbreakable bond of brotherhood. Shango, separated from his brothers, stood alone as the Salati coalition closed in. The savannah echoed with the roars of challenge and defiance. Shango, refusing to retreat, met the invaders head-on. Claws raked the earth, manes bristled, and the dust swirled as the battle erupted. Despite his age, Shango fought with the ferocity of a lion who had ruled for years, but the strength of youth overwhelmed him. His final stand was fierce and unyielding, but ultimately he fell beneath the combined might of the Salati. With Shango gone, Nkosi and Rojo lingered at the edge of their former domain, the scent of loss heavy in the air. As dusk settled, they turned away from the land they had defended for so long, their silhouettes fading into the tall grass. Once kings, they became nomads, their future uncertain, but their bond unbroken. Even in exile, the spirit of the Mapogo endured. In the wild, Nkosi and Rojo encountered a younger challenger. The clash was swift and brutal, old instincts ignited, and together the two veterans overpowered their rival. For a fleeting moment, the savannah witnessed the resurgence of their former power, a reminder that the fire of the Mapogo had not yet been extinguished. As the months passed, Nkosi and Rojo roamed the borderlands, their partnership unwavering. In October 2012, they were seen together, stalking a buffalo herd near the edge of the bushveld. Their movements were synchronized, honed by years of hunting side by side. The hunt was a testament to their resilience, a final display of the skills that had once made them legends. Soon after, Rojo vanished into the wilderness, his fate unknown. Nkosi, now truly alone, wandered the familiar paths of his youth. In January 2013 he was seen one last time, his figure outlined against the dawn, returning to the place where his journey had begun. Nearly 15 years old, Nkosi's survival was a testament to his indomitable will. His body bore the scars of countless battles, his eyes reflecting the wisdom and pain of a life spent on the edge of survival. With Nkosi's passing, the land grew quiet. The once fiercely contested territory lay empty, the grass reclaiming the trails where the Mapogo had once walked. Fading paw prints in the dust were all that remained of an era. The reign of the Mapogo was marked by relentless power, unwavering loyalty, and the harsh realities of the wild. Their saga became legend, a story of brotherhood forged in battle, of dominance challenged and lost, and of the inevitable passage of time that claims even the mightiest. As the sun rose over the savannah, new coalitions emerged, their roars echoing across the plains. The land had new rulers, but the memory of the Mapogo lingered in every shadow, every whisper of wind through the grass. The legacy of the Mapogo lived on in the generations that followed. Young lions born into a world shaped by their battles learned the ways of survival from the stories left behind in scent and scar. The wild, ever-changing and eternal, had reclaimed its kings. The echoes of the Mapogo's reign would forever haunt the savannah, a testament to the rise and fall of legends beneath the endless African sky. Across the vast African wilderness, a remarkable array of apex predators has evolved, each perfectly adapted to its environment and ecological niche. These specialized killers have developed unique strategies, physical adaptations, and hunting techniques that allow them to thrive in a world where only the most skilled survive. The leopard, a solitary and elusive hunter, is the embodiment of stealth. Its powerful limbs and retractable claws allow it to silently stalk prey through dense undergrowth. Once it strikes, the leopard's muscular build enables it to drag heavy kills up into the safety of tree branches, away from scavengers and competitors. This arboreal behavior not only secures its meal, but also shapes the leopard's role as a secretive, adaptable predator. The cheetah, the fastest land animal, is built for explosive acceleration. Its lightweight frame, elongated limbs and flexible spine allow it to reach speeds up to 70 miles per hour in short bursts. Cheetahs rely on keen eyesight to spot prey from afar, then unleash a high-speed chase across open grasslands. However, their slender build makes them vulnerable to stronger predators, forcing them to eat quickly before lions or hyenas arrive to steal their hard-won catch. Spotted hyenas, often misunderstood as mere scavengers, are in fact formidable hunters. Their powerful jaws can crush bone, and their stamina allows them to pursue prey over long distances. Living in complex social clans, hyenas coordinate hunts with remarkable intelligence, using vocalizations and teamwork to outmaneuver both prey and rival predators. Their dual role as hunters and scavengers makes them essential recyclers in the ecosystem, ensuring that little goes to waste. The Nile crocodile is the master of aquatic ambush. With armored skin and immense jaw strength, it lies motionless beneath the water's surface, waiting for unsuspecting animals to approach the riverbank. In a sudden burst, the crocodile lunges, using its powerful tail and jaws to seize prey, dragging it underwater in a deadly embrace. This ancient predator plays a crucial role in controlling populations of herbivores and maintaining the balance of river ecosystems. African wild dogs are the ultimate team players. With slender bodies built for endurance, they hunt in highly coordinated packs, communicating through vocalizations and body language. Their relentless pursuit can last for miles, gradually exhausting their prey. Wild dogs' cooperative strategies and high hunting success rates make them one of the most efficient predators on the continent, and their social bonds are among the strongest in the animal kingdom. From the solitary, secretive leopard to the highly social wild dog, each predator has carved out a unique path to survival. Their specialized adaptations, whether stealth, speed, strength, or cooperation, reflect the diverse challenges of the African wilderness and the intricate web of life they help sustain. The Mapogo lions, renowned for their brute force and dominance, exemplify the power of coalition. By banding together, they control vast territories and defend against rivals, shaping the landscape of predator hierarchies. Yet even their reign is just one of many strategies that nature rewards. In Africa's wild tapestry, there is no single way to be king. Each apex predator, with its own adaptations and hunting techniques, plays a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of the ecosystem, ensuring that the cycle of life continues in this world of specialized killers. Deep within the Amazon rainforest, survival is a relentless contest shaped by the dense foliage, labyrinthine waterways, and perpetual twilight beneath the canopy. Here, every predator has evolved extraordinary adaptations to outwit, outlast, and overpower their prey. The green anaconda, the heaviest snake on earth, is a master of stealth and patience. Lurking in murky waters, it waits motionless for hours, sensing vibrations of unsuspecting prey, capybaras, caimans, or even deer. With lightning speed, it strikes, coiling its muscular body around its victim, suffocating it in a powerful embrace before swallowing it whole. The black caiman, a formidable apex predator, glides silently through the rivers and flooded forests. With armored skin and crushing jaws, it ambushes fish, birds, and mammals that venture too close to the water's edge. Its patience is legendary, waiting for hours, even days, for the perfect moment to strike. Even the smallest predators wield deadly power. Poison dart frogs, adorned in brilliant colors, secrete potent toxins through their skin. These chemicals, derived from their insect diet, deter would-be attackers. One touch can be fatal to larger animals, making these tiny amphibians a force to be reckoned with. Jaguars, the largest cats in the Americas, are solitary hunters with unmatched strength. Their powerful jaws can pierce turtle shells and crush skulls. Masters of ambush, they stalk silently through the undergrowth, pouncing on peccaries, capybaras, and caimans. Jaguars are also skilled swimmers, often hunting along riverbanks and even in the water. Giant otters, the largest of their kind, hunt in tight-knit family groups. Their teamwork and communication allow them to corral schools of fish and outmaneuver piranhas. On the forest floor, army ants march in relentless columns, overwhelming everything in their path, spiders, scorpions, and even small vertebrates, leaving nothing but bones behind. The Amazon is a living tapestry of hunters and hunted. Ocelots prowl the shadows, harpy eagles snatch monkeys from the treetops, and electric eels stun fish with powerful shocks. Each predator has carved out a unique niche, specializing in tactics that exploit the rainforest's complexity. From the misty heights of the canopy to the winding rivers below, danger is ever present. Camouflage, mimicry, and stealth are as vital as strength and speed. Predators and prey alike must remain vigilant, adapting constantly to survive. In this world, size is no guarantee of safety. Tiny predators like tarantulas and assassin bugs use venom and cunning, while leaf-cutter ants wield numbers and organization to defend their colonies and harvest food. The rainforest is a crucible of competition and innovation. Every day, predators refine their strategies and prey evolve new defenses. In this ancient, ever-changing arena, only the most adaptable survive. Some of nature's greatest dramas are the epic migrations of animals. These journeys are driven by survival, food, breeding, and the changing seasons. The great wildebeest migration sees millions cross East Africa, braving predators and rivers for fresh grass. This perilous journey is fraught with danger as they must navigate treacherous waters and evade lurking predators. Monarch butterflies travel thousands of miles across generations, returning to the same forests in Mexico. Their navigation is a marvel of nature, guided by the sun and magnetic fields. The Arctic tern flies from the Arctic to Antarctica and back each year, chasing endless summer. This incredible round trip covers over 40,000 miles, making it the longest migration of any animal. Caribou cross the Arctic tundra, enduring harsh conditions and long distances. Their migration is essential for accessing seasonal food sources and breeding grounds. Flamingos breed in Africa's harsh salt lakes, where they face extreme conditions. These resilient birds travel vast distances to find suitable breeding sites. Walruses migrate as sea ice melts, moving to new areas in search of food and suitable resting places. Their journey is a response to the changing Arctic environment, Each migration is a story of endurance and instinct. Animals rely on a combination of environmental cues, celestial navigation, and inherited knowledge to find their way. These movements connect ecosystems, shaping life across continents. Migration is nature's answer to survival in a changing world. The journey never ends. The Mapogo saga is a powerful testament to nature's relentless cycles, where every rise is met with an eventual fall and every ruler is destined to be replaced. In the wild, the story of dominance and defeat is written not in words but in the silent language of instinct, strength, and adaptation. Across the vast plains, predators like lions, cheetahs, and leopards are locked in a daily struggle, each adapting their strategies to survive. Their existence is a constant test of skill, patience, and resilience as they navigate a world where only the most adaptable endure. The wild dog's coordinated teamwork, the anaconda's silent patience by the riverbank, each species has evolved unique methods to secure their place in this unforgiving world. Every hunt, every chase, every moment of stillness is a calculated move in the endless game of survival. The great migrations of wildebeest, zebras, and antelope add another dimension to this cycle. These epic journeys, driven by the search for food and water, connect distant lands and countless lives, shaping the destinies of both predator and prey. At watering holes and riverbanks, the interconnectedness of life is on full display. Here, predators and prey, scavengers and grazers all converge, each playing a vital role in the balance of the ecosystem. The survival of one species is inextricably linked to the fate of another. When the reign of the Mapogo ended, new coalitions of young males emerged, seizing their chance to rule. The cycle of dominance continues as each generation rises to challenge the old, ensuring that the dance of power never ceases. Every encounter between predator and prey is a moment of high stakes, a test of speed, cunning, and instinct. These interactions drive evolution forward, shaping the bodies and behaviors of both hunter and hunted. This struggle is not confined to the savanna. In the frozen Arctic, polar bears hunt across the ice. In dense jungles, tigers move with silent precision. In snowy wilderness, wolves rely on the strength of the pack. Across every continent, the battle for survival is unending. Nature's drama is eternal, a story written in tooth, claw, and instinct. In this world, there are no guarantees, no moments of true peace. Every heartbeat is a testament to the will to survive, and every life is woven into the vast, intricate web of existence. The cycle continues, unbroken as it has for countless generations, an endless testament to the power and beauty of the wild. Across the natural world, a select group of animals stands at the very top of their food chains, apex predators. But what exactly makes an apex predator, and why do they play such a crucial role in their ecosystems? Biologically, apex predators are defined by their position at the summit of the food web. They have no natural predators of their own, and their survival depends on a complex combination of physical adaptations, hunting strategies, and ecological influence. These creatures are often characterized by sharp senses, powerful bodies, and specialized hunting techniques, each fine-tuned by millions of years of evolution. On the African savanna, lions are iconic apex predators. Their muscular build, sharp claws, and formidable jaws allow them to take down large prey such as buffalo and wildebeest. But it's not just strength. Lions rely on teamwork, executing coordinated hunts that maximize their chances of success. In the oceans, the great white shark reigns supreme. Its streamlined body, rows of serrated teeth, and acute sense of smell make it a master of the seas. The shark's role as an apex predator helps regulate populations of seals, fish, and other marine life, maintaining the delicate balance of the marine ecosystem. In the Arctic, the polar bear is unmatched. With its thick fur and layer of blubber, it is perfectly adapted to survive and hunt in freezing temperatures. Polar bears primarily hunt seals, using patience and stealth to ambush their prey at breathing holes in the ice. Within rainforests, the jaguar commands the shadows. Its powerful jaws can crush the skulls of caimans and turtles, while its spotted coat provides perfect camouflage among the dense foliage. The jaguar's presence controls populations of herbivores and smaller predators, indirectly shaping the entire forest community. Wolves, as apex predators of northern forests and tundra, rely on social structure and endurance. Packs work together to track, chase, and exhaust prey like elk and caribou. By culling the weak and sick, wolves help keep their prey populations healthy and prevent overgrazing. These apex predators do more than simply hunt. They shape the very fabric of their environments. Ecologists call this the trophic cascade effect. When apex predators thrive, they keep prey populations in check, allowing plant life to flourish and supporting a greater diversity of species throughout the ecosystem. But the role of apex predators is not limited to their size or strength. Some, like the orca, use intelligence and social cooperation to hunt everything from fish to whales. Others, like the harpy eagle, rule the skies above the rainforest, using keen eyesight and powerful talons to capture monkeys and sloths. Each apex predator is a product of its ecosystem, perfectly adapted to its environment and prey. Their presence is a sign of a healthy, functioning ecosystem, one where every species, from the smallest insect to the mightiest hunter, plays a role in the grand web of life. In the intricate dance of nature, apex predators are both guardians and challengers. Their existence is a testament to the power of evolution and the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. Without them, ecosystems unravel and the cycle of life begins to break down. Apex predators remind us that every link in the chain matters and that the wild, in all its complexity, is a masterpiece of natural engineering. Across the globe, apex predators have forged their own evolutionary paths, each shaped by the unique challenges of their home continent. Their remarkable adaptations are not just a testament to survival, but to the endless creativity of nature itself. In Africa, the cheetah reigns as the fastest land animal. Its slender aerodynamic body, long legs and flexible spine enable explosive acceleration, reaching speeds up to 70 miles per hour. Specialized claws provide unmatched grip, while a large nasal passage ensures rapid oxygen intake during high-speed chases. This lethal combination allows the cheetah to outpace antelope in open grasslands, a true marvel of speed and precision. Asia's apex predators reveal a different set of adaptations. The Bengal tiger, for instance, boasts a powerful muscular frame and distinctive striped camouflage, blending seamlessly into dense forests and tall grasses. Its retractable claws and immense jaw strength make it a stealthy ambush hunter, capable of taking down prey much larger than itself. Meanwhile, the clouded leopard's flexible ankle joints allow it to climb headfirst down trees, granting access to prey few others can reach. In the Americas, the jaguar stands out for its unmatched bite force. Its robust skull and jaw muscles are designed to pierce turtle shells and caiman skulls, while its spotted coat provides perfect camouflage in the dappled light of the rainforest. North America's grey wolf, on the other hand, relies on endurance and cooperation. Adapted for long-distance pursuit, wolves possess powerful lungs and strong legs, enabling them to run for miles as a pack to wear down even the swiftest prey. Australia presents a world apart, where evolution has taken a unique course. The saltwater crocodile, the continent's apex predator, is a relic of ancient times. Its armored body, immense tail, and conical teeth make it a master ambush predator, lurking motionless in murky waters before launching explosive attacks. In the Australian outback, the dingo's keen senses and adaptability allow it to hunt everything from kangaroos to birds, thriving in harsh and arid environments. Each continent has shaped its predators through millennia of environmental pressures and evolutionary arms races. Whether it's the cheetah's speed, the tiger's camouflage, the jaguar's crushing bite, the wolf's endurance, or the crocodile's ambush tactics, these adaptations are the keys to their dominance. As nature's ultimate survivors, these apex predators embody the power of adaptation. Their unique traits not only ensure their own survival, but also help maintain the intricate balance of life within their ecosystems. In the endless contest between hunter and hunted, evolution remains the greatest innovator, and every continent tells its own story of predatory mastery. Apex predators are more than just the rulers of their domains. They are the linchpins holding entire ecosystems together. Their presence shapes the very fabric of life, orchestrating a delicate balance among plants, herbivores, and other predators. At the core of their influence lies the concept of trophic cascades. When apex predators hunt and control populations of herbivores or smaller carnivores, they indirectly protect vegetation and maintain diverse communities of species. For example, when a top predator keeps grazing animals in check, it prevents overbrowsing, allowing forests and grasslands to flourish. This, in turn, provides shelter and food for countless other organisms, from insects to birds to small mammals. Apex predators also create ripple effects throughout food webs. By targeting the sick, weak, or old, they strengthen prey populations, ensuring that only the fittest survive and reproduce. This natural selection helps maintain the health and genetic diversity of prey species, contributing to the overall resilience of the ecosystem. The absence of apex predators can unleash dramatic consequences. Without these top hunters, prey populations may surge unchecked, leading to overgrazing or depletion of key plant species. This imbalance can trigger a cascade of negative effects, reducing habitat quality and threatening the survival of many other species. In some cases, the loss of an apex predator can even cause entire ecosystems to collapse, with biodiversity plummeting and invasive species taking hold. Even the presence of apex predators influences animal behavior in subtle ways. Prey species may alter their feeding patterns or avoid certain areas, creating a dynamic landscape of fear that shapes the distribution and abundance of plants and animals alike. This spatial dance is essential for ecosystem diversity and complexity. Ultimately, apex predators are architects of ecological balance. Their existence maintains the health, diversity, and stability of the natural world. By exerting control at the top of the food chain, they ensure that life below thrives in harmony, sustaining the intricate web that connects all living things. As darkness falls, a different cast of apex predators emerges. Masters of the night, perfectly adapted to a world where moonlight reigns and shadows conceal both hunter and hunted. These nocturnal hunters operate in near silence, their senses sharpened by evolution to dominate when the sun disappears. Among these rulers of the dark, the African leopard moves with unmatched stealth. Its spotted coat blends seamlessly into the patchwork of moonlight and leaf, while its padded paws allow it to stalk prey without a whisper. Leopards rely on acute night vision, enabled by a special layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects available light and grants them sight in near total darkness. With each calculated step, they close in on unsuspecting antelope or monkeys, launching sudden, explosive attacks that end before the forest can even react. In the deserts and grasslands, big cats aren't the only predators with a claim to the night. Owls, silent aerial hunters, patrol the skies. Their facial discs funnel even the faintest sounds to asymmetrically placed ears, allowing them to pinpoint rustling rodents beneath thick undergrowth. Their feathers are engineered for silent flight, letting them swoop down undetected. With razor-sharp talons and a crushing grip, an owl's strike is swift and final. Beneath the surface, the night belongs to other apex predators. The giant squid, cloaked in the inky blackness of the deep ocean, uses bioluminescence to lure prey and communicate. Its enormous eyes are among the largest in the animal kingdom, adapted to capture every glimmer of light in the abyss. With lightning-fast tentacles, it ambushes fish and other cephalopods, thriving in a world where sunlight never penetrates. In rainforests, the jaguar prowls the undergrowth. Unlike many predators, it prefers to hunt at night, relying on its powerful jaws to pierce the skulls of capybaras and caimans. Its sense of smell and acute hearing guide it through tangled roots and thick foliage, turning the chaotic jungle into a personal hunting ground. Each of these nocturnal apex predators has evolved remarkable adaptations to thrive in darkness. Some, like the wolf, use teamwork and vocalizations to coordinate nighttime hunts, encircling prey that would be impossible to catch alone. Others, like the crocodile, lurk motionless in shadowy waters, their eyes and nostrils just above the surface, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Their hunting strategies are as varied as the worlds they inhabit, but all share a common thread: the ability to turn the cover of night into an advantage. Their prey, too, has adapted. Some freeze at the slightest sound, others blend into the shadows or move only when the risk is lowest. In the eternal contest between predator and prey, the night offers a stage where only the best adapted survive. Here in the darkness, the true artistry of apex predators is revealed, not just in their strength or speed, but in their mastery of senses, patience, and the silent language of the hunt. Beneath the shimmering surface of the world's oceans lies a realm ruled by some of the most formidable apex predators on the planet. Here, in the blue depths, survival depends on a blend of power, intelligence, and perfect adaptation. The predators of the deep are sculpted by millions of years of evolution, each playing a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. At the top of this underwater hierarchy stands the orca, or killer whale. With striking black and white coloration and a brain among the largest of any animal, orcas are master strategists. Living in tight-knit pods, they communicate using a complex language of clicks and whistles, coordinating sophisticated hunts that rival even the most advanced land predators. Orcas are known for their versatility, preying on everything from fish to seals, and even large whales. Their hunting techniques are as varied as their diet. Some pods specialize in creating waves to wash seals off ice floes, while others work together to corral schools of fish into tight balls before striking with precision. Equally iconic is the great white shark, a solitary hunter whose mere presence commands respect. With torpedo-shaped bodies and rows of serrated teeth, great whites are built for sudden bursts of speed. Their highly sensitive ampullae of Lorenzini, tiny electroreceptors on their snouts, allow them to detect the faint electrical signals emitted by the muscles and hearts of their prey. This sixth sense, combined with an acute sense of smell that can detect a single drop of blood in millions of gallons of water, makes the great white an unrivaled ambush predator. When the moment is right, it launches from below with explosive force, breaching the surface in a display of raw power. But the ocean's apex predators are not defined by size alone. The Mako shark, the fastest shark in the sea, uses its streamlined body and powerful muscles to chase down agile prey like tuna and swordfish. Its pointed snout and crescent-shaped tail reduce drag, allowing it to reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the tiger shark, with its distinctive stripes and insatiable appetite, is a true generalist, consuming everything from sea turtles to seabirds. Its serrated teeth can slice through even the toughest shells, and its keen sense of smell helps it locate food over vast distances. In the shadowy twilight zone, the giant squid lurks, an elusive predator with tentacles lined with powerful suckers. Its massive eyes are adapted to the perpetual dimness of the deep, capturing any trace of light. Using bursts of jet propulsion, The giant squid ambushes fish and other cephalopods, its flexible body and lightning-fast reflexes, making it a formidable opponent. Each of these apex predators wields a suite of adaptations finely tuned to the challenges of life in the ocean. Camouflage, speed, intelligence, and teamwork are all tools in their arsenal, but their role extends beyond hunting. By keeping prey populations in check, they prevent any one species from dominating, ensuring the health and diversity of marine life. When apex predators thrive, coral reefs remain vibrant, fish populations stay balanced, and the entire ocean ecosystem functions as it should. In the endless blue, the contest between predator and prey is unceasing. Every adaptation, every strategy, every hunt is a testament to the artistry of evolution. The predators of the deep are not just hunters, they are stewards of the sea, guardians of the balance that sustains life beneath the waves. Across the planet, the most inhospitable landscapes pose the greatest challenges for survival. Yet, even in the harshest deserts, frozen tundras and towering mountains, apex predators have evolved extraordinary strategies to endure and thrive. In the blistering heat of the desert, where water is scarce and shade is a luxury, predators like the fennec fox and the desert-adapted cheetah have honed their bodies for efficiency. The fennec fox's oversized ears act as natural radiators, dissipating heat and enhancing its acute hearing to detect prey beneath the sand. Its nocturnal habits allow it to hunt under the cool cover of darkness, avoiding the sun's relentless rays. The desert cheetah, meanwhile, conserves energy by moving with calculated precision, relying on bursts of speed only when the chance of a successful hunt is high. On the frozen tundras, life is a battle against the cold and scarcity of food. The Arctic wolf and polar bear are masters of this icy domain. Arctic wolves roam vast territories in tightly knit packs, using teamwork to track and exhaust elusive prey like musk oxen and Arctic hares. Their thick layered fur and compact bodies minimize heat loss, while their keen sense of smell guides them across snowbound expanses. The polar bear, the largest terrestrial carnivore, is an expert swimmer and patient hunter. It stalks seals at breathing holes, waiting motionless for hours, conserving precious energy in a world where every calorie counts. High in the rugged mountains, the air is thin and the terrain unforgiving. Here, the snow leopard reigns supreme. With powerful hind legs, it leaps effortlessly between rocky outcrops, its long tail providing balance on precarious slopes. The snow leopard's smoky grey coat blends seamlessly with the crags and cliffs, granting it near invisibility as it stalks mountain goats and sheep. Its large nasal cavities warm the frigid air before it reaches the lungs, a crucial adaptation for surviving at altitudes where temperatures plummet and oxygen is scarce. In each of these extreme environments, apex predators are not merely survivors, they are specialists, shaped by relentless natural selection. Their cunning, resilience, and unique adaptations allow them to claim the top of the food chain in places where life clings by the thinnest of threads. These remarkable hunters demonstrate that, even in the world's most unforgiving corners, the cycle of predator and prey never ceases, and the artistry of evolution knows no bounds. Across the wild frontiers of Earth, the future of apex predators hangs in a delicate balance. These masters of survival have endured eons of change, climate shifts, cataclysmic events, and the relentless competition of rival species. Yet the challenges they face are ever shifting, shaped by both the raw forces of nature and the evolving strategies of their prey and competitors. In the savannas, new coalitions of lions rise to challenge established rulers, igniting fierce battles for territory and dominance. Powerful hyena clans, with their complex social hierarchies and formidable jaws, test the strength and cunning of every lion pride. In the oceans, orcas and great white sharks enter a silent arms race, each adapting to the hunting methods of the other in a struggle for supremacy beneath the waves. Natural disasters, droughts, wildfires, and storms reshape entire landscapes in an instant, When waterholes dry up and forests burn, apex predators must adapt or perish. Some, like the jaguar, become masters of stealth, slipping quietly through the shadows to find new hunting grounds. Others, such as the Arctic wolf, rely on the unity of their pack to weather the harshest winters and the leanest times. But resilience is woven into the very fabric of these hunters. Their bodies, minds, and instincts are sharpened by generations of survival against the odds. Young predators learn from their elders, perfecting the skills and tactics that keep their bloodlines alive. Rivalries drive innovation. As each species refines its approach to hunting, defending territory, and raising the next generation. Without apex predators, ecosystems falter. Their presence maintains the delicate balance between prey and plant life, shaping the very structure of the environments they call home. The continued survival of these remarkable animals is not just a testament to their own strength, but to the enduring power of nature's grand design. As the world changes, apex predators stand at the threshold of tomorrow, unyielding, adaptable, and essential. Their stories are far from over. In every corner of the wild, the pulse of life beats onward, carried forward by the indomitable spirit of the planet's greatest hunters.